Hey yo, what's going on everybody? H2O Justin here, back at it with another video. And yes, as you can tell, today we are in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, a game that I have not played on the channel yet, and I really should have at the start, but I didn't, because at the time I had a computer, I just made a computer, I bought all the parts for it and everything, built it myself, we're working good, we're running good. CPU is a little bad on it, I'm not gonna lie. So that definitely needs an upgrade because right now, just with OBS open, that puts my CPU usage to like 20% just with OBS in the background while I'm playing. So I do apologize if the recording is a little choppy and a little like it's low frame rate. It's supposed to be recording at 60 FPS. I'll see it in editing if it actually is that. But anyways, today, what I thought we'd do, well, we're gonna fix up this little Ford Mustang. She's a little purty, 1969. And it's a drag version. And it's super nice. This comes in like several different variations. There's like the Mach 1, there's the Boss 302, the Boss 429, there's so many. So many. So many! We got the drag version because one of the engines you can get, or two of the engines, is the DOHC V8s, and those ones are very, very quick. As you can tell, the DOHC supercharged has 1,000 horsepower, but if you put in all performance parts and put it in there, you can easily get that up to like, gosh, I'd say well over 2,000 horsepower. Before I was filming, I already washed the car. That's all I did. I just took it to the car wash and just gave it a washing. But she's pretty banged up, so let's start taking her apart. For some reason, with specifically just the mods, I think you're able to fix the headlights. That is it, unless there's another body part. A body part I'm forgetting. Why is that a fraction? Do you see that? Oh no, that's not a fraction. It always says 1%. Take those out, so we need to use the welder. Look how pretty she is now. And now let's go ahead and go to the interior shop. Buy that and buy that. Boom. Now me personally, I don't actually, well I do. The 1969 Ford Mustang, if you guys didn't know, is my dream car. So now we have all these parts that we're able to fix. And because I'm cheap, we're gonna go ahead and try to repair them. Yeah, see? Headlight. You're able to fix the headlights. On specifically just the mod cars. I don't know why. Boom. Get after it. Hashtag get after it. I guess we weren't able to repair the hood. Oh yeah, there was a few things that we probably weren't able to repair. Because they're too gross. Ew. We're getting everything that this car came with. I'm not gonna worry about anything else. We're just getting what this car came with. Right tail light. What light is that? I want that, whatever that is. There we go. Oh, it adds a little light down there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Whatever that is, I like it. Dude, you're not even able to see the rear license plate. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, yeah, we also need that fender. And it did not come with one. And also this car part 3, the car also did not come with. Interesting. Okay. Well, give me a minute, I'll put it in. It has that little net and a window. It's funny. Okay, so now you're gonna keep complaining at me? Yes. What do you need? Oh, the license plates. California. You can barely even see that license plate. Oh yeah, you can. Never mind. was gonna say, this one you're not gonna be able to see because it's a freaking... Never mind, you're still able to see it. Well then, screw me then, I guess. Now are you gonna keep complaining at me? No, you're not. Okay, cool. What can we sell this thing for now? 34 grand? That is not a lot. Now, let's start taking it apart. Which we should have done to begin with, but I like to do the body first. Just because I'm a little different. I don't ever worry about using the drain tool on these things. I don't care. It's literally $50. That is a lot of intercoolers, like stacked on each other. That's odd. I feel like you don't need that much, but hey, what do I know? As per usual with the rear tires, the rear tires are something stupid. Like that. That's so big. That's what she said. Rear drive axle. Get that off of here. Hub. Take the hub out. What I like to do is I like to take the oil pan off. So that the oil comes out. And then I put the oil pan back on. Most of it will probably be repairable. Probably like a couple things that can't be. Because they're just a little too broken or whatever, but for the most part, the things that actually are repairable, we're probably going to be able to repair. And in case you didn't know, if you were trying to engine swap this Mustang with this engine right here, the V8 DOHC supercharged, if you were trying to find that that engine for this car, only the drag version, as far as I'm aware of, has this engine swap. So, if you have the 1969 Mustang, but you don't have the drag version, I'm sorry, but you will not be able to engine swap the DOHC supercharged. Now we take apart this beast of an engine. Okay, got all the timing off. Gotta take out the water pump. That actually looks really good. It's only 43%, but that actually looks really good. If you're wondering why I'm skipping over some of these, it's because these are performance parts, so there's no point in me repairing them because I'm going to be buying new parts anyway. So there's no point. I'm only fixing the parts that are not performance. If they're performance, I'm not fixing them. And I've always done that. And there we go. So let's start by putting together this engine. Piston with con rods, we need 8 of these. Boom. And also spark plugs, we need 8 of these. Boom. If you guys didn't know what the alternator does, at least in real life, the alternator is in charge of, not only does it help with timing and everything, it charges the battery. So if your battery's not keeping a charge, it's either a bad battery or a bad alternator. The more you know. Alright, now the top section is done. All we need to do now is just flip her around and do all of this right here. I think we're going to be able to go stupid fast. Ah! I forgot the radiator. It's the one thing I forgot. It's the only thing I forgot to take out of this car is the radiator. We'll get the gearbox real quick as well. Custom gearbox shop. Get that John. And then ECU. The game now has ECU tuning. I don't know when they added that, but they did. So if you go into here, you can see they have performance ECUs. They cost an arm and a leg. So we need ECU type A. We have ECU type A and B. It depends on what car you have. So we get stage 3 that has the max amount of tuning. And yes, that is a very hefty price tag. Yes, it is. But that also means that the sell price is going to be quite higher. Quite a bit higher as well. Wheel hub bearing, we need 2 of those. And then also brake discs. I like to get the performance ones because they add more brake performance. The only part in the entire game that adds more braking. And yes, if you get the carbon ceramic one here, and you like any other performance part, go into your shed and around the side and upgrade this. And let's say you have a car that needs 4 of these. That's 4% per disc. And if you upgrade them, that's probably like around 5 or 6% per disc. So you get like 25% better braking. We're also gonna need the rubbers. We need our rubbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need 12. Don't ask me how I know that, but I do. Watch, that's gonna be right. And then the tie rods, because they never repair, ever. And then we also need the wishbone. So we're gonna need some shocks. I'm assuming it's just these right here. We already bought the caps and the springs, so we should just need to use the spring puller here. So while we're doing this, we're gonna charge that battery. Fan number 1, fan number 2. Guys, those are my only fans. Ew, gross. Ew. Tie rods in here. And our rubbers. Never forget your rubbers, kids. Write that down. Write that down! Oh, we also need brake pads as well, yeah. Pads, gotta get those pads. When she tells you to, you better get those pads, man. I'm so weird. But we're gonna finish up this beast here. Alright, what I do for the fuses is I do the same thing that I did for the engine, is I add everything to the shopping list so I know exactly how much of one thing to get. So we don't have to worry about it. Boom. And now we just need the rims and the tires. So this says Rim Atlanta. We are going to still use the slicks. Oh yeah, we need, we need these. One of these control arms was the only thing we needed to buy, which is pretty impressive. That doesn't happen very often, so that's pretty cool. The only reason I didn't mark those rims to be bought is because I'm pretty sure there's Mustang rims in here, which there is. So we're gonna get them using Mustang Mach 1 rims because they have the Mustang logo on them, and they're pretty much the exact same as they would be if we got the Atlanta ones. See, they're like little 5-spoke with a black in the center. Well, these are the exact same, they just have the Mustang logo on them, so we're gonna get those. 345, 45, 16. Gee! Woohoo! Oh, that's expensive. Ooh, for just 2 tires. What would one of these cost? Almost $3,000 for 1 tire. Oh my god. It's because it's so f***ing big, that's why. That's what she said. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? What happened? Oh, I put on the wrong tire on the wrong end. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright, everything 100, baby. Let's go. So, the only thing that's left to do is actually not that yet. We go to the test path, and we fix this here because we don't want to go flying around somewhere if we ever drive this thing. We also don't want that to happen to somebody else. Also, I don't think this affects the value of the car, but I like to do this anyway. Just align the headlights. And it just needed to be moved a little bit. And there we go. The tires and the lights are aligned. And now we go to the... What do we go to first? Let's go to the paint shop. So this car came with... Car's dirty and unprepared for the job. Sure. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why I said that. I did wash this car, but... Anyways. I guess I didn't. So... This is what we're working with. This car is looking pretty nice. So, this is how the car came. It was white. So I think we're gonna go with that black one. Is kind of cool though. So I think we're gonna go with the one that doesn't say Mach 1 and just this. I think that's pretty cool. And then we're gonna lower the brightness of this a little bit and make it kind of like silver. I think that looks cool. Yeah, that looks cool. What do you think? A little silver? Metallic silver on black? That looks kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks good. I like that. Now, what are we doing now? Oh yeah, the dyno. But first we gotta put the juices in the car. So, especially if we're gonna drive this. So we need power steering, definitely. Which I'm surprised that a car from the 60s, late 60s, from 1969 would have power steering. I didn't think cars from back then had power steering. Yes, power steering was available on cars in 1969, but it was often an optional feature rather than a standard one, with many base models and economy cars sold without it. All right. Is that all the juices? Oh yeah, we need oil. We need oil. Get the oil. Now let's hear this beast before we go to the dyno and guess how much power this thing has. Nice. I'm gonna guess it's like at least 2,000 horsepower. And we over doubled our horsepower. Nice. Now, if we go to tuning here, we go to the ECU tuning. So the trick is to have the bars be the highest. So there is a way to get all these at the very max. It's just a little difficult. You have to kind of like play around with it for quite a while. I did it one time on accident and I was like, oh my god, I did it. But I don't remember how I did it. Yeah, we'll stick at 9%. So I was also tuning carburetor. So in cars that have carburetors, you can also tune the carburetor. I don't know when they added this feature, but it's a feature that I feel like we've needed for a long time. So we had 2015. Let's see if it's at least maybe 2020 or 30. Wow, we got an extra 100 horsepower out of that. Wow. Last time, it was at 2015. I can smell it already. I can smell the money in my wallet. Because I have a lot of money in my wallet right now. 100,000. I think it's because this car in general is just not very valuable. So that's probably the reason why. So, but hey, I had some fun. I hope you had fun too. And in the next video, we're gonna check out one of these other cars here. And what is this? What is this car? I don't even know. But we're gonna fix it up. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Car Mechanic Simulator. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what game you think I should play next. And make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. I know I haven't uploaded, and I want to say really quick, I haven't uploaded it in a very, very long time. So I do apologize. I'm sorry. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video. Cheers.